Hey YouTubers, X Factor here, and welcome back to my sim city called Fuck Radiation. For those of you who do not know, the first city I built, Godzilla came in and used my nuclear power plant as a toilet, and there's absolute massive fallout. What I didn't know at the time is how long it took for the radiation to decay. I literally played it out for 4 years. That's ridiculous. Level Cap then told me it then took 15 to 20, which sucks, so I just gave it up. And he had a similar situation. He got his city up to 280 million straight ball in cash money, and a SimCity glitch happened where he lost his entire city. He had a Fallout 2 in one of his cities, but he worked his way around it, I believe. So what you're looking at now is, from the first video I did, is my city's being slowly rebuilt. Look at all that alloy. And I'm making my money off smelting, but you're going to say, well, X Factor, you're losing a ton of cash an hour. That's okay. I'm still making 650,000 plus every single month. So I had a density problem. I had a problem where my streets were in weird spots, they weren't in the right spots, and I was not maximizing my density. And you can see as I flip through this, the happiness, the land value, which is very important because you need certain types of sims, and then of course the density. This is the density map. Blue, you know, the bright blue is high, and then you want to see yellow and green bars. That means they're likely to expand, which is good. That puts more bodies in those spots. Which is what you really need. So right now, I've got an ore problem. It's telling me for some reason. I've got a traffic problem, and it's all because I'm trying to tidy up my city just a little bit. I'm trying to move things around, and I literally eradicated a quarter of the map, lost 20,000 in population, down to 60,000, but it had to be done. And you can see that I'm slowly growing back to 100,000 plus will be where I'll be in a couple hours of gameplay. And you can see these alloy trucks moving out, and it's important to keep a hold of your cash flow. If you're making processors and TVs, you got to make sure there's no choke points. You got to make sure that the product's getting out of town. And I use the rail system to get my product out of town. So, you know, if you look over here, you know, you can see where on the alloy, I'm exporting for 42,000 per. Using everything else locally so I can keep my plants powered, basically. And this one's kind of yelling at me already. Maybe the product's not moving out. I don't know. So it's a constant balancing act, and that's what I like about this game is it allows me to go back to my childhood. One of my hobbies, you know, when I was a kid is I played with Legos. I played with Connects. I like to build. I like to create with my own hands. So this is kind of a neat way to do that with taking up very little space and having more things that are interactive that you need to control. You know, so let's jump out of this menu and let's look at, you know, population, you know, like some of these traffic problems. It highlights the roads that you have traffic problems with. So what have I done to try to curtail this? Well, I put in a pretty big rail system, believe it or not. I'm still having some nasty traffic issues. I've got bus terminals scattered about the city. Do I need more? Maybe. Do I need, and you can see the bus coverage here. I've got pretty much a city blanketed. So we look at my bus terminal, and I'm getting, you know, 44-minute waits, 600 riders a day. That's not too bad. And obviously it's 3 in the morning, so those numbers are skewed. So, you know, the one thing that I need to work on is, you know, my streetcars. But look at this. How much more can you do? Almost 10K riders per day, which is huge. And I've got this thing full up on streetcars. You know, they're everywhere. It's only a 29-minute wait. So the question is, do I put another one in, which I most certainly can, and does it sock away at the money that I'm putting into the budget right now, or do I let it play out? So, you know, this is something where I built up just a little bit of cushion in the bank. I am going to move towards TVs because according to Level Cap, TVs are OP, and I want a little bit of that action, and it, you know, it takes up less space than what I'm doing now. So, you know, the question is, if I put this down, does it really help me? Will it help me? So I'm willing to gamble. Let's make sure this is a rail line, and we're going to take a look at that real quick because, of course, you got to fix the streets if you're going to do this properly. And the one thing about Sims is they don't like to walk a lot. They're kind of lazy, much like the human population that we have now in this world. So, you know, I'm just going to show you here. I go back through. Let's use the street guide. High density streetcar avenue. It's already an avenue, right? So we're going to get some streetcars going here. and take a look and make sure the coverage is okay. Make sure I've got enough stops, and these cost you money too. Every time you plop one of these bad boys down, it costs you a little bit of change, but that's okay. So can I streamline this design a little bit more? Yeah, probably. Do I need more streetcars? Yeah, maybe. But what the biggest problem is with SimCity right now is the AI. It's goofy. It's not the best right now. So these streetcars are kind of empty. They just follow each other around. People make circles for no, specific purpose. They'll literally circle around. So right here, I'm trying to build up low-level income property, because I need some. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to toggle through a couple of these menus, take a look. Happiness meter, okay. But if you're low income, how happy are you in the world of SimCity, right? So we're good for low wealth over here. We want that white. We want it to creep over, and I want to make sure that, this is a good area, because just because you plop down some houses does not mean they're going to succeed and they're going to grow. So you got to be very careful with what you throw down. Don't just assume it's going to be okay. Constantly go through your menu bars and whatnot. And this is the juggling act that I enjoy with SimCity. And that's what kind of keeps me in tune to this game. Every couple of days I'll log in, and just put a half hour in. Put 45 minutes in, because this isn't a track race for me. This is more of a marathon. It's not a sprint. And got to evict some people over there. Obviously, there's an issue. So, Fuck Radiation's doing really well. Thanks for checking out my city. Let me know if you have any questions and comments. And I want to thank you guys, the viewers. You guys gave me the tip to put the poo-poo pipes right next to the water pumping station. So I've got infinite amount, which is good. And here's another thing that just plagues me, and this is a problem with the game, is unskilled workers. I have a university and I have a community college, and I'm putting a ton of people through it on a daily basis. Obviously, it's 10 a.m., so this number will climb throughout the day. I have tons of skilled workers. It tells me this, but the problem with the game right now is the workers don't work in the same spots all the time. They don't live in the same homes. Does that sound like a city you know of on this earth? No, it doesn't. So I'm actually going to demo this guy out too. We're gonna put a bigger street here. I think we're gonna destroy these roads, and this is part of the ebb and flow. Oh, please don't! No, I got problems now. And here's a little party right here. Let's play God. Bye. Okay, and that's part of the ebb and flow that is this game. So thanks for checking out the city, everybody. Let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll have quite a bit more footage up soon. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. We'll see you later.